Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Witcher 2, and we are in Loc Muinne, however it's pronounced. I was able to get past the guards. Now we would be wandering around talking to people.
Welcome.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
What's going on
Now
here?
you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
What are you guys doing? What?
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you
I
are.
thought they looked familiar.
May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loc Muinne is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
Yeah, these are the guys who gave me the potion to try out for a couple years, and the next time I'm in Vizima, they're gonna do a physical on me to see how it affects me.
I don't have much time. Let me hear some details.
The sorceress will reveal everything. We're on our way to meet her. I can only say it concerns Ebder Henna.
His laboratory, to be precise. Der Henna is dead.
Who is Dehenna?
What was Der Hanna doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000-genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loc Muinne. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did.
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Ebder Henna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
Oh no! So who's this sorceress?
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
Cynthia! Oh, she's the one who portrayed Philippia. Yep. Yep.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy.
Do I want to help them? Well, I do have to go down in the sewers. I know I do. But is that nasty thing is where we're going to have to fight to get to the laboratory? There's that dog rolling around back there.
All right, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
Okay, the secrets of La Muinne. Not far from the large tower located at the center of Loc Muinne, Geralt ran into a peculiar pair of gentlemen whom I may already have mentioned, if I did not know that they were alchemists, shady characters calling themselves scholars, though they certainly were not known in academic circles. They informed the Witcher that the great Danner's laboratory was nestled somewhere beneath the ruined city. Although this mage had died many centuries earlier, he remained quite famous. If Dathmir's laboratory contained scholarly treasures documenting but a fraction of his knowledge, or even more tantalizingly one of the sorcerer's creations, an expedition in search of it would certainly be worth the effort. Geralt was intrigued, took the alchemists up on their offer, and entered the tower to meet the expedition's other members. And one of them is Cynthia. Okay. And where are we going? We are going right behind us. Oh, those are the ones that were sitting there. You gonna talk?
Welcome. Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Is this where we go? Is this where we go? Down, down, down we go. Well, there's nothing here. Well, I thought this is where we were supposed to be. Okay. Oh, there's a door here. And then another.
We've broken through in the right spot.
Quiet.
There's Cynthia. I don't trust Cynthia because she's the one who betrayed everybody. Well, we can get our revenge against her,
Stand
right?
ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
So, wait a minute. The sorceress that decompressed her was killed.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henner's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
We'll come back to that.
So what are you looking for?
Why are you here?
We suspect Der Henner's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
Yep.
We don't know what's inside. Der Henner was a talented man, but also an eccentric.
What do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Redanian camp, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers, but can't manage it without a capable swordsman.
What about your magic?
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose the spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
You're gonna help me free her.
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does to turncoats.
So if I take her offer, then I'm working for the Nilfgaardians, right? The Nilfgaards? which is against Temeria and everybody else. But I'm curious. I want to know what's in that laboratory too. Laboratory. You know, tomato, potato, potato.
About that offer.
Do I want to work for Nilfgaard? I want to get in there.
Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
So, proceed through the sewers to the laboratory. I want to see what's here first. Twine and leather. That's all you guys had here? No orans? You never even told me how much you're going to pay me. Am I going in the right direction? No, I'm not. I don't think I am. Nope. I have to go over here. I was going the right direction. This is how I came in. So what is this? Map of the Pontar Valley. Okay. I'm sure this is just all ore. It is. Don't get ahead of me, guys, because you know I'm the one that's fighting everything. They're not. That's what you're gonna.
Ghouls. No, just rat fiends.
Oh, I died right off the bat, really? What the hell?
Or a related species?
Okay,
Perhaps
let me make
other
sure I've got
monsters?
my weapons.
That is how this...
I do. And I got my armor, trousers, trophy. Okay. Am I somewhere where I shouldn't be? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to make some potions, guys, so hold on. Alright. 20 L. Swallow. Don't have any of this. Let's do a couple of these. Rook. Okay. And then we're going to drink some potions. Because we know, right? Swallow, rook. Wait a minute, where's my rook? Honey owl, alright. Alright, and then do a save. Okay, guys, let's see if we can do this again. And we're going to want our...
Ghouls! No, just robots. Damn monsters.
Oh, come on, get through there. Why are you leaving everywhere? Alright, come on, out of there. Oh, he died again. Oh, these things are nasty. Okay, so I gotta lure them into my area one at a time, it looks like. Unless I want to do a bomb.
Ghouls? No, just robots. Damn, you're up.
Come on, over here. You come through? Come on. What are you doing? I was telling you to do the... Okay. No, he's not releasing. Okay, what's going on? It's like he's got stuck. He's stuck now. He's like... Okay. He won't do anything now. None of next year's will work. Okay, come on. My R key, my control key, we're all stuck. Well, you guys aren't going to kill him, I have to do it. And I'm not moving. Come on. Well, game is broke. Game broke on me. Again. It was so hard with me just throwing it through the gate, right? We are in the tunnel of Loc Muinne, or whatever, and we had taken on this quest to come down in the sewers to find a laboratory. I even put poison on me, and they're just too strong for me right now. Oh my gosh, I got so close to killing one. And then as I was coming up these stairs, there's another door here. And this door leads me to another area, and there's Brace here, and they beat the crap out of me too. I don't know. So there's more than just one door coming down these stairs. Alright. Okay, so this is the top of the stairs. Alright. So we have more of the town to check out. Yeah, I'm just not... There was so much more than me. Too much more than me. Alright, so we have an inn. We have another shopkeeper here. I think we already spoke to Marcus. Let's talk to Felicia. See what she has.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to sell me potions and herbs?
I'm a student, aren't I? Every little copper counts.
So she's the one that we saw in Virgin.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
The Wild Hunt? A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Okay. Yeah, she lets us change our hairstyle. What do you have? Oh, surgical tools. Do I need those? Do I already have surgical tools? How much you charging for them? 164. Do I already have surgical tools? I think maybe I did buy them from her before. Surgical. Yeah, I did. I bought them from her before. I thought I did. And do I have anything worth selling? I can't get rid of that, though I would love to. No, I don't. Okay. Okay, so that's her there. I guess I should have remembered her name, but I didn't. But there's another one. Oops. Right over here. Incredible Lockhart. Okay, anything here I can take from you? I don't need the iron ore, at least not right now, and I ended up taking it all anyway. If I can find a, I do need the timber. Okay, so Incredible Lockhart is there something red there behind me? This direction? Oh, looks like there is. Guards probably, right? Okay, so the Incredible Lockhart is over here. Isn't this direction I came from, though? Yeah, it is. So I need to turn around and go this way. What's this? Oh, is this... Oh! Oh, come on. Am I going to get in trouble now for killing them? I hope not. What was down here? Goes into the sewers. Okay. So if I would have came out through the sewers, I would have had to fought them. Okay. I see. Are you the other one? Can we talk to you? Are you the merchant? No, it looks like you were. The Incredible Lockhart. They won't let me talk to you. Oh, because I have my weapon out. Sorry.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me, and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Grimoires? Wow, you're the first one. So got anything on the Wild Hunt?
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loc Muinne, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
Wow, that's interesting.
I'd like to play dice poker.
I venture to say you don't stand a chance against me, but I won't play you anyway until you beat those mages.
Oh, okay. So let us trade. You've got grimoires, you said. Interesting. What would those be under? You have enhancement, crafting component, earth, we already got that. Grimoires, here we go. The duties and goals of the lodge. For the exclusive use of prospective sorceresses, the history of the Council of Mages. I think I already have that one. I thought I did. Well, let's get this one, and then we'll get this one. Green mold. Do I have green mold? That is under those quest items. Do I have green mold? Let's see here. I do have green mold. I wonder how much of this I have to have. In your diagrams... It tells you here what diagrams you have. Of course, I suppose I probably, you know, if I kept these books in my, pack, it probably would show as me already having them. Oh, let's say yes, it's crafting diagram. It is 7% damage. It's a sword upgrade. Oh, you want 400? You want a lot of money for that. Oh, man. We also sell the runes for, oh my god, 1,500. I'm gonna need one of these runes? Or am I gonna run across it along the way? Because that's pretty good. 7% damage to go on a sword. So it sounds like there's going to be an amazing sword down on the ruins if I ever get strong enough to go down there, right? Well, we'll go ahead and buy it. I don't think I have anything to sell. Oh, I do have some stuff to sell. Sorry. I take it back, and I've got some junk. Got a couple of rings. There we go. But I got a journal entry to the poker face. Yep, so I need to... Now the Witcher had to contend himself with facing gamblers of lesser renown, so he started looking for some. Okay. For a higher cause. Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay, so this looks like this goes into the town. More or less. Oh, we got a bard over here. Do you know Dandelion? You probably do. You're probably singing some of his ballads.
I tell you, shatter your towers and crystal balls.
Greetings, barbarian.
Barbarian.
Likewise, the frog.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
On the contrary, elven ruins are interesting. Yes, they are.
On the contrary, I find elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loc Muinne is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources, those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanad truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
So, I need weapons?
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Can you help me? Oh. Okay. So,
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
So, let's play Dice Poker? Okay, so we can play Dice Poker with him. Does he count? Roll the dice. So I have a pair of 5s. And that's it. And he's got, are these 5s? He's got a pair of 4s, I believe those were. No, he's got 3 of a kind. Oh no, I've got a pair of 6s. He's got 3 5s. Okay. That's right. It's been a while since I played this game. Or played this Dice Poker. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. Wait. Did I just look at that wrong? Oh, I have 3 6s. I do. Okay. He raised? Did I look at him wrong? Oh, I got a full house. Yep. Oh, he didn't give me anything. Alright. So what can you craft me? So what is it that he's supposed to craft for me? Oh, wait a minute. I need Necroheart. Oh, I know where those are at. I got them in my chest. No! Okay. So, let's see what you have for crafting. That was so important. You don't have... Oh, you do have a books. I forgot to check the books out of that other one. The Runes of Power 1. First volume of the book describing runes, glyphs, and other magical signs. This is 2. These are all quest items. I'm gonna eat in my money, but I gotta do it. I wish I could sell that. Okay. So what is it that you have a diagram for that I need? Superb yellow. So I don't have anything. Alright, I picked up another book along the way too, so we better look at all these new books. The duties and goals of the Lodge. The actions of the secret organization, which united sorceresses from the northern kingdoms and Nilfgaard, were revealed relatively late. The 10-member lodge had been envisioned as a successor to the Conclave and the Supreme Council of Sorcerers. It was supposed to focus on the interests of magic and protect the world from the cataclysm that would result from the disappearance of the art. However, at the time the story was unfolding, not many knew the organization even existed, apart from the sorceresses belonging to it, of course. Okay, and then the history of the council. The Supreme Council of Sorcerers consisted of talented mages, most of whom also were advisors to rulers of northern kingdoms. Did we already read this? Philippia and Cardam were among others its members. The only one member of the council turned out to be a Nilfgaardian supporter during the Thanded Rebellion. A large part of its members were neutral mages, and that caused a split in the body. Though most of the council's members survived those events, the loss of importance and the king's support resulted in disbanding the association, and sorcerers lost most of their previous influence in the north. Okay, so then we have the Runes of Power 1. Books of Magical Signs. The rune of the art resembles a harp. The rune of war looks like a clenched fist. The rune of thunder is a faithful representation of a striking lightning bolt. Whatever that means. 2. The rune of death resembles a sickle. The rune of the sky is a line within a parallelogram, or as some would have it, a pursed mouth. The rune of the butterfly is a line crossed twice. So these are supposed to give me something for me to read, I think. The rune of life looks like a blooming flower. The rune of the animal resembles a snake creeping along a riverbed. The rune of fate is a cross within a circle. The rune of weather is an arrow sliced in half. The rune of reason looks like a bear dancing on dew. That would be kind of comical. The rune of time resembles an open hourglass on a chalice. So, okay, these are all updated. The Eternal Battle. We don't need to look at the... Oh. How come this... Since Saskia was dying and time was of the essence, the Witcher had to drop the sluggish thread of the goblet and concentrate on the mystery's other aspects. So these all... But I thought I found him. Why did they fail? Because I left? I don't know. Who knows why this stuff goes the way it does. Sewers. For ages, humans viewed elves as beings both beautiful and refined, as a race seemingly molded out of better clay than men. While perceiving them thus, humans also asked themselves, do elves pee? Few wonder anymore, but if any still need tangible proof, it can be found in the sewers of Loc Muinne. This colossal system of corridors and canals arouses envy in human builders. It served the city's inhabitants for long years and today has become a shelter and breeding ground for monsters. Those who do not fear beasts can use the sewer to travel discreetly between the city's corridors. Yeah, it's full of beasties. Horrible beasties. Gaspar. Oh. The Witcher ran into Gaspar once more in unexpected circumstances. The alchemist was part of an expedition that was to scour the caverns beneath Loc Muinne in search of the laboratory of the famous mage Derharima. Whatever, these names, you know. Me and my names. Felicia. Hoping to earn approval in a passing grade, Felicia had come to Loc Muinne with Philippia. She waited here for her instructor to find some free time for her. And she lets us change our hair. The incredible Lockhart. Expelled from the Banard Magical School for carousing and gambling, Lockhart was selling his magical tombs and amulet at rather moderate prices. Bras of Banard? Bras? Human sorcerers have been fascinated with Loc Muinne from the very beginning, and Bras of Banard was one of the many who wanted to fathom its mysteries. During his travels and research, he had come into possession of several quite interesting weapons. He sold these to any whose pouch was deep enough to cover the expense. I didn't see any weapons on him. I'm going to go back and look now. Henselt, yes. The ruler could not have felt worse if he had been kicked in the crotch. Defeated by the Bulgarian irregulars comprising peasants, local gentry, dwarves, and elves, and led by a female, he was forced to renounce his territorial claims to Adrian and to officially confirm this at the Loc Muinne summit. I'll remember the look on his grizzled mug for the rest of my life. Philippia. I do not trust any of these women. If Philippia Eilhart had counted on her troubles coming to end in Loc Muinne, she miscalculated. She was arrested by the Radirian just after arriving and placed in a dungeon where she awaited the king's judgment. Yeah, Saskia. Saskia is no longer her own mistress. He or she who could command the dragon stood to attain great power indeed. So where is, oh, that's him here. Okay, so do you have weapons? These are the ones that the Norverden sword, is that the one you're talking about? You have a lot of dagger, what is this, sting arranged? Okay, how about for armor? Armor of tier... Armor 23. Alright, armor 23. My armor is armor 19. Wow. It has got 3 spots in it. Where'd you go to? Come on. Can I talk to you?
Greetings.
Wow, that armor is amazing. So, and the sword it's a steel sword, damage 34 to 38. Bigger regeneration during battle. 34 to 38. It's a little... No, mine is still better. 33 to 44. I'm not gonna... No, that's staying. But that armor... You also have this one. 34 to 38. 35 to 40. Oh, I think I was looking at the wrong one. It's still not as good as what I currently have. It's the armor. Oh, you want so much for 3,200? It's more than what I have right now. I just made a note to myself that he's got some amazing armor, so when I had the money, I need to come back and talk to him. Okay.
Greetings. What you staring at?
Oh, here we go. Damn, you guys stink?
Smelled something awful. Thought it was dung. Now I see it's only a couple of Redanian dogs.
Oh,
what's that? Bloody bastard. You're about to feel a Redanian dog's bite. That's him! Witcher.
Why did I... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. These damn keys. Okay. I wanted to play dice.
What's going on here? Enough!
A minor
Nothing worth your
misunderstanding.
while. A little difference of opinion.
I could treat this as an assault on representatives of the Redanian royal delegation.
Yeah, you could. What would that entail?
A stint in the dungeon ought to calm you down. Then we'll see.
A stupid street fight, and you want to dump me in a dungeon with Philippa Eilhart?
Ah, we're not animals. A modest contribution to the order, along with your word of honor that you'll not do this again.
A contribution and my word of honor or the dungeon.
Precisely.
Listen, Sir Knight, if you don't shut your fat mouth, I'll start a row that'll make the Battle of Brenna look like a squabble.
Bind this madman and lock him up with the witch!
Well, I got there one way or the other, didn't I? Oh, I didn't really want to. Okay, so, I can't do anything. I can talk to her, though, can I?
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything. Even intercourse with trolls.
Well,
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Vergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position, and that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
Oh, sure. So when did you figure out that Saskia was a dragon?
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Merigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent.
Oh, NB!
The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
Oh no! Oh! He is the one behind everything. I get that now. That's why he wanted Tress, so he could use her.
We will talk again, witch.
I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Esterlin's hands.
I know, but surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
Okay, so I really do think that he is behind everything. He set everything into motion. He's been jealous of Philippia all his life. Felt under her control when he really wasn't.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loc Muinne, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Yeah, he is.
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
So you want to, kill me, huh?
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loc Muinne's in for a huge surprise. Both the mages and the kings.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
I can't see what's happening there.
Heart.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see what's happening there. It's backlit. Okay. I couldn't see it. The quick time or whatever it's called, QT. What? Oh my god. I have to start all. I didn't save anywhere? I thought it would have saved on its own. Okay. Well, I'm not going to put everyone through me having to go through all this again, so I'm just going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, I will be retracing my steps. I don't know if I'm going to let myself get caught or not. Something I have to think about. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.